Hey guys, how's it going? Eli here, back with another video where today we're going to be having a conversation and taking a look and seeing if booster boxes are ultimately the best form of investment when it comes to long-term sealed product. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Got to get out of the way as always. For those who don't know, we are currently doing weekly giveaways. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed to the channel, leave a like and comment down below on any one of the 3 videos that I post each and every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we are giving away 6 Fusion Strike booster packs, each to 3 lucky winners, total of 18 packs. And then once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, then we're going to have it be 8 per person that is going to be walking away with just any form of booster pack. As far as it goes right now, we typically do just the most recent set. We're potentially going to switch to Evolving Skies to kind of mix it up. But honestly, considering we're still literally 2 months away until the Brilliant Star, we might want to kind of change it up a little bit up until then, because once Brilliant Star comes out, we're going to be giving away Brilliant Star packs. So yeah, you got pretty high chances to enter and win. Like I said, up to 3 opportunities to win, and then up to 3 opportunities to enter. So you have a pretty high chance of actually winning packs. Now, announcing today's winner, because it is Monday, and since we have 3 winners, there's going to be no wheel to spin. If your name is picked and I have this name on the list, then this is who the winners are who commented on one of the 3 videos. So, Kimberly Preston, Head Investments, and then Dally Rhett. Congratulations. My face is, as always, in the way. I'm going to move my face down quickly. Congratulations to you 3. You 3 are the winners. If you want to send me a caption as far as it goes of, you making the comment, and or if you want to send me an email, support@pokemartusa.com. You can find it on our website. It should be at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, just letting us know that, hey, I just won, and just some kind of form of proof and verification. We've had people do Instagram, we've had people send captions, we've had people send timestamps of them commenting, we've had people send pictures of, just any form of way for you to kind of verify that you indeed are the person that won. So congratulations to you 3 on that. But without further ado, let's fully jump into today's video. So like I had mentioned to you guys before, as far as the overall main topic, we're going to be having a conversation and looking at our booster boxes, the best investment when it comes to sealed product. And the first thing I want to do before I jump really into this topic is I want to give a shout out to Travis. He is one of our longtime supporters. I want to first and foremost, thank you so much. He's the one who's responsible for kind of bringing up this idea, and I think it was a really good one to kind of bring a light to. It's something I've talked about very little, and it's something I'm aware of in the market, but we're going to really break it down today, and we're going to kind of take a look at some other sealed product, and one specific sealed product in particular when it comes to overall percentage value. So first thing I want you guys to take a look at, and we're going to keep this in mind. So as you guys know, when it comes to the overall value right now of Battle Styles and Chilling Reigns, they're the least expensive booster boxes. I myself at the time was buying them from my distributor for $86. So with that being said, if I were to go buy Battle Styles booster boxes and Chilling Reigns booster boxes from my distributor, if they were selling them for that price, I would be losing money right now, right? So that's something that's important to kind of take into consideration. Now, we're also going to be talking as well, what is MSRP versus what is market value? So if we want to say to ourselves, okay, a booster box is technically supposed to actual value at $144 for MSRP, right? That is considered the MSRP percentage, right? So if we say I was buying them for $86 and then we divide it by 144, right? We take this number, divide it by 1. This is the overall percentage. So you're getting about 40%. 40.3% is how much your overall margin is when you actually calculate the overall value of what is supposedly MSRP. Now, we're going to be taking a look at Elite Trainer boxes as well and comparing them. So actual MSRP for Elite Trainer boxes is supposed to be $40. I am buying them for $25. We say, take this, divide it by that, then we do -1. The overall value is 37.5%. So when we take these numbers into account, we already know that off the bat, from an overall percentage perspective, you're going to be making more money supposedly when you have an MSRP booster box compared to elite trainer boxes. However, as you guys know, this is not the case when kind of looking at the market. So, like, once again, going back and taking a look at it, whoopsie, wrong page, you guys can see, once again, if I were to buy these, which I do have these available for purchase, I would be losing money. However, I do not have access to the elite trainer boxes currently to purchase. But with that being said, if we want to take a look at the overall margins, buying them for 25 bucks divided by 34 bucks, we're taking the lowest cost one, minus 1, we're getting about still a 26% margin. Now, of course, this is not including, this is gross. This is not net, including, you know, shipping fees, overall PayPal fees, website fees, all these other fees that we haven't kind of calculated into it. But if we just take a raw percentage, you're going to still be walking away with 26%. Versus if we say to ourselves, okay, battle styles, 82 bucks. If we, and this is dumb, but I'm going to do it anyway. If we do 82 divided by 86, you're going to say to yourself, and actually, no, you're going to say 86 divided by 82. I'm sorry, I did this the wrong way. You're actually going to be losing around 5% if I were to buy it right now, which is dumb that I did that math right there, but I still wanted to show you that the percentage that is how much you're losing if you are going to be buying a Battle Styles booster box as far as it goes right now. So what that shows us right now is from a set that came out in March. Although it is not a popular set, the value of the Elite Trainer box is still held very strong. Fascinating, right? Then we're going to also take a look and compare to some of the older sets. So let's take a look at another set, Rebel Clash. Not a very popular set. Booster box, however, is going for $179 because we've currently only had one real print of it, which should really go to show you that, once again, with scarcity, over time, the value is still going to go up. And so with that being said, if we take a look and say, okay, I bought it because at the time it was going for 82 bucks before the value went up. 82% divided by 179, and you get yourself, take that minus 100 bucks equals, it says 54%, but in reality you're actually walking away. I mean, guys, like 82 times 2 is actually 164. I can do the math here. You're walking away with about 100% plus from your initial investment. So I have absolutely no idea where my math is coming wrong here. 179, interesting. I think it's because I'm going in single digits. But anyway, I mean, we can just take a look and say to ourselves overall 100% on the value of the Rebel Clash. Then we're going to take a look and say to ourselves, okay, let's look at some other Elite Trainer boxes in that time. Okay, 86 bucks, right? So you're saying if you were buying it for $25 and then you were going 86 bucks, then you're saying to yourself, oh, look, what do you know? You're actually getting a 3x value in return and in comparison to that. So it's one of these things where it's like, you know, you're actually still getting higher value when it comes to your Elite Trainer boxes. And so as far as it goes, you got to ask yourself, okay, why is it that Elite Trainer boxes are holding such higher value than when it comes to booster boxes? And here's going to be my personal opinion and kind of the ticker when talking about this. And we can even go farther back when kind of taking a look at some of these things. So, however, I would like to figure out this whole percentage thing because I am an absolute square. After it hits over 100%, it resets itself. But I will figure that out later. But the whole theory on why I have this, and I don't even think it's a theory, I think it's just how it is the overall value as far as it goes when it comes to booster boxes is very much determined typically after the fact that it's had its print run, right? And it's typically printed multiple times because the whole point of the booster boxes is it's getting a lot of packs out into circulation, versus the whole point of the Elite Trainer boxes is it's supposed to be you buy one of the boxes and then you use the box for competitive play, whether it be using the dice, whether it be using the coin, whether it be using the, or actually they don't come with coin, so not coin, but using the sleeves, using the dividers. So as far as it goes, you're not just supposed to distribute a ton of it. It's supposed to be one person. Not to mention when it comes to overall print runs, there is a very small kind of print run when it comes to these Elite Trainer boxes. We haven't had a single Battle Styles reprint since its initial waves. We haven't had any sort of reprint with the Vivid Voltage, and we haven't had a reprint with Darkness or any of the other ones. The only one we have had a reprint, and take this into consideration, we have had a reprint, however, with the Sword and Shield. So if we want to take the lowest price Sword and Shield, we're going to say $44, right? and we're going to say to ourselves, okay, 43 bucks, original price, 25 divided by 44 minus 1, you're getting about a 43% margin off of its current value, right? So if we go right now and then we take a look at the overall value of the booster box for Sword and Shield base set, we can see that based off of this, you're getting about a 100% return on it. So the value of the Sword and Shield base set booster box, and we compare the same thing with the Sun and Moon compared to the Sun and Moon Elite Trainer boxes, because they themselves are also going for around 40, and this is after reprint. However, this should show you that when it comes to the overall disparity in value of Elite Trainer boxes compared to booster boxes, the ones that actually are losing value are the ones that have had reprints. Shocker. So, but when you look at any of the other sets, even Crimson Invasion Elite Trainer boxes, a very unpopular set, it still held very strong value because Elite Trainer boxes are still very collectible. So if we want to take a look at, say, and we're going to start looking at the higher end value of Elite Trainer boxes. So we're going to start jumping into that. So if we say to ourselves, let's take a look at what's a good one we can take a look at, right? Let's take a look, first off, let's take a look at a Darkness Ablaze Elite Trainer box. Come on, guys, this is going for $150, and this set came out literally not that long ago. So the fact of the matter that this set is going for this cheap, or this expensive, should go to show you that Elite Trainer boxes are not printed as heavily as they are booster boxes. We can take a look at another set. Let's take a look at, what's a good one? Cosmic Eclipse. These are going for around $329. $329, guys. You do $329 and you divide that by 25. That's 13 times value of what you originally paid for. Then you take into consideration the fact of the matter that, okay, let's go look at the overall booster box value for current Cosmic Eclipse. $519, right? Although $519 is still a great amount of value, when you take considering the fact that you spent around 82 bucks, it's about a 6x return. That's still, you're still getting twice as greater of a return if you had invested in the Elite Trainer boxes. And this really just comes down to, once again, print runs. So I think it's very important when it comes to the overall understanding of value, and I've mentioned this many times before, it really comes down to scarcity. And the items that are going to be printed the most are going to be the ones that are going to hold the least amount of value over time. And the ones that are going to be, of course, printed the least are more than likely going to outperform. And that, of course, even goes for sets that are not super popular, as we saw. So we can even go back even farther too, and we can take a look and say, okay, what's a really good value on what's an expensive value on an Elite Trainer box? That is absolutely crazy. So obviously you can even see how scarce and how rare a lot of these Elite Trainer boxes are. So this Furious Fist Elite Trainer box, and we can even go to eBay too, and we can see how much this is actually going for. Furious Fist Elite Trainer box. And this is coming from the XY era set, and there were very, very small amounts. I mean, look, Furious Fist Elite Trainer box. I'm not even seeing it pop up. That's how rare the overall Furious Fist Elite Trainer box is. And there is such a few amount of them. I mean, look, you can't even pop up. It's trying to do Phantom Forces as for a correction. So let's just look at a Phantom Force one, and let's look at sold recently, see if we can find an actual value of what we know to be true. Because obviously, just because someone's listing it for that amount isn't actually representative of how much they're valued at. So if we take a look right now and we see, okay, Phantom Forces, we can't even find, once again, a most recent sold listing. But here, we'll take a look at Ancient Origins. This will be one that we can take a look at because it was a recently sold history. So back in November, Ancient Origins Elite Trainer box sold for around, we'll say $550 once you add shipping, right? If we go right now and we go back and take a look at the Elite Trainer boxes compared to the value of Ancient Origins, the booster box, which you're paying at the time about 2.5, 3 times more for, is only $100 less than the Elite Trainer box. Now, once again, it wasn't as collectible at the time, but this is going to show you right now that in the short term, medium term, and long term, Elite Trainer boxes have heavily outperformed overall booster boxes as far as it goes. So that should really go to show you the overall value when it comes to investing in Elite Trainer boxes and kind of the niche that it is when investing in sealed product. So here's another one we're also going to take a look at as well. Oh, actually, one more thing I want to say about Elite Trainer boxes, and this is going to be something that's actually going to be super important, and I think we don't have a ton of data to kind of prove this, but I think I'm going to take a speculative, I'm just going to say something speculatively that I feel pretty confident. I think the future when it comes to overall scarcity of Elite Trainer boxes and value, the ones that are going to perform really well are going to be the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box exclusives, because these ones, basically, for those that don't know, they have 2 more packs, and then on top of that as well, they typically have a different design. If they don't have a different design, they're a different size. But ultimately, at the end of the day, they usually just come with at least 2 packs, right? I think long term, these ones are going to hold the best value, because if you literally just take a look at, like, let's say this Fusion Strike one, so an MSRP is for $50 at the overall website, and it's already going for $61+. And that's just going to show you right now that out of all the sealed products, especially Elite Trainer boxes, the regular one is going for under MSRP, and this one's going for above MSRP. And that should go to show you that, once again, when it comes to the overall scarcity, these are going to be the items that are going to hold the most value. And look, it's actually more $75 when you actually account for shipping. So, but that is going to be the last point I'm kind of going to make with the Elite Trainer boxes. Next thing we're going to be taking a look at is we're going to be taking a look at build and battle boxes, right? So if we take a look at build and battle boxes when it comes to the overall value of build and battle boxes, let's look at Fusion Strike. These are going for about $15. I myself am buying a case for around $125. 125 divided by 10. I don't know why I did such simple math, but I'm buying them basically for about $12.50. Actually 128, so $12.80. I am able to get margins on this, but if I'm being completely honest, unless I'm selling it as a case, I'm actually going to be losing money on it, because the fact of the matter, once you start calculating shipping and all these other things. But with that being said, it is still more or less a higher value than what I'm buying it for. But when it comes to an overall percentage, it's actually lower when it comes to the margin that I'm going to be making when compared to Elite Trainer boxes. But we're going to more or less take a look at the history of the overall build and battle boxes. So we take a look at a set like Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage has its regular build and battle boxes. These are going for about $61. That is absolutely insane. So we know that right now, Vivid Voltage Elite Trainer boxes are going for about $82. Sorry, 85. Divide that by 25. You're talking about a 340% kind of, return if you would invest in them at $25. Of course, if you had bought it at my wholesale price. Most people aren't, but I'm just comparing it to wholesale prices because it's easier. Then you say to yourself, Vivid Voltage Build and Battle Box. You're buying them for about $12.80, right? So you say to yourself, $61 divided by 12.8. You're getting it for about 476% return. So you're getting, once again, a greater return on these build and battles. Cosmic Eclipse. Let's take a look at the overall Cosmic Eclipse ones. Buying them for $12.80. 100 divided by 12.8 equals a 780% return. Then we take a look and say, okay, what was it that the overall Elite Trainer boxes were going for again? We're going to take a look back again at that. The overall Elite Trainer box value for Cosmic was $330. So if we say to ourselves, once again, $330 divided by 25, so 13%. So here's what that's interesting. So in the overall short term, we can say right now, the value of the build and battle in Cosmic is less than that of the overall value of the Elite Trainer boxes. So that's something that's going to be interesting to kind of talk about, because then we can say, okay, is this because the overall build and battle is less, how do I want to say this, collectible, we'll say? Or is it because the Elite Trainer box is more collectible? Does it have to do with print, scarcity, all these other factors? But when taking a look once again at the Cosmic Eclipse build and battle, individual value in and of itself is going to be worth less. And what's interesting too is we're not even seeing the full actual representation of all the build and battle boxes, because there are build and battle boxes going back in the Sun and Moon era. So let's do a build and battle. Let's do, what's a good set we can do a build and battle box? Let's take a look at, well, they just recently had I wouldn't call it a reprint. Let's do Build and Battle Unbroken Bonds. This should pop up. And this, if it doesn't pop up, then we can just look at Unbroken Bonds, the set itself. Okay, not popping up. So we just go Unbroken Bonds, and then we go Sealed Product. We should see Build and Battle around here somewhere. We're doing low to high. Let's do high to low. Okay, so Build and Battle for some reason is not popping up. That's weird. People, if you want to, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I could have sworn they did. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're not even showing. That's how rare they are. These are the pre-release kits. They're not even showing that they're actually available for purchase. Wow, that should go to show you. So let's do Unified Minds then. Because I'm pretty confident there are Unified Minds ones available for purchase. Here we go, 56 bucks. There we go. So we can take a look at Unified Minds. We can set ourselves 56, 57 bucks, right? So we go 57 bucks, divide that once again by 12.8 equals, that's about 445. We know that the value of the Cosmic Eclipse booster box is going for around, I think, $320, I think is what the value of what we came out when looking at it. It's going to be on the first page. It's not going to be on the second page. Where is it? Where is it? There it is, 340. So it's going for 340. Divided by 82 equals about 414. So, I mean, honestly, guys, what was it? I said 60 divided by 12.8. Yeah, you're saying to yourselves, booster boxes actually hold pretty strong when compared to the overall Build and Battle cases. So although once again Build and Battle still holds value, and the overall scarcity of it is, honestly, in my personal opinion, it's more scarce than the overall Elite Trainer boxes. The value for overall Chilling Reigns, Fusion Strike, Battle Styles, you know, booster boxes compared to Build and Battle, the value is actually going to be at equal. The only time that we can see based on what we're seeing right now is in the overall short term, the value in which you're going to be buying them for versus selling them for is more. So I think that, and we've been going for about 20 minutes now. Actually, wait, no, we've been going for longer than that, 25 minutes. So here's the 3 points we're going to kind of walk away with this video because I don't want to make it too long. The 3 main points are comparing the booster boxes, Elite Trainer boxes, and the Build and Battle boxes. We know that when comparing the overall value in the real term, the overall king of what has the highest yield is the Elite Trainer boxes. In the short term, the two ones that are going to remain profitable when you talk about from a gross perspective, it is going to be the Elite Trainer boxes in the Build and Battle. The booster boxes are not going to yield the overall greatest return in the short if you're just trying to flip it. Then you want to talk about long term. The Build and Battle boxes compared to the overall booster boxes. Short term, Build and Battle are going to be booster boxes. Long term, it looks like they're honestly at around par, but long term and short term, Elite Trainer box beats them out, beats both of them out. So when looking at these 3 things, what we can kind of definitively say is Elite Trainer boxes hold the highest value when it comes to overall long-term investment. I think this once again comes down to the fact that it has the scarcity, it has the collectability. Booster boxes do not have the scarcity, but they have the collectability. And then Build and Battle boxes do not have the collectability as much as the same, but they do have the scarcity. And I think that's something to kind of consider when looking at collectability, scarcity. Those are going to kind of be your 2 biggest factors, and those will be kind of the 2 takeaway points when looking at sealed product, because that is what's going to show your overall supply and once again your overall demand, collectible demand, scarce supply. So, but interesting nonetheless to take a look at. Once again, shout out to Travis for kind of bringing up this discussion. But I think that's something that a lot of people should really take into consideration when they are choosing what they want to invest in long term, because Elite Trainer boxes do yield a greater return from what we've seen as far as it goes. Now, once again, that's not to say that it's not bad to invest in other ones, especially considering if you can get good deals when it comes to what you're purchasing them at for. Like I had said before, when it comes to overall investment in booster boxes, you're buying them at wholesale, what I would buy them for, versus Elite Trainer boxes, you want to go buy them, you're going to be buying them above wholesale. So your overall percentages will still differ, but at the end of the day, once again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. You invest what you like to invest in, collect what you like to collect, but I think it's still something fascinating nonetheless to take a look at. But as far as it goes, that is all I have for today's video. As always, We are doing weekly giveaways. All you have to do to enter is leave a like, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel. Every time you do that in one of our 3 videos we post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, allows you up to multiple entries, and we have multiple winners, 3 winners as we showed earlier in the video, and each person is going to be receiving, as it stands right now, 6 booster packs of Fusion Strike, and then going forward, once we hit 1,000 subs, it's going to be 8 packs each, and then continue to grow more and more. And of course, we're going to be changing packs very shortly, especially considering Brilliant Star is going to be right around the corner. But that is all I had for today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Until then, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.